welcome. My name is Nilaus, as you probably know, I hope by now. This is one of those vlogs slash channel updates that I've been meaning to get out more regularly, but somehow just in the flurry of daily activity, it just got lost. And maybe I didn't feel that I had something meaningful to talk about. Now I feel I have too much, and therefore I have to sort of cram it in. Anyway, there are two big topics I want to talk about. First is the part about sort of reflections about the first 6 months of me being a full-time content creator. The second one is sort of what's going on content-wise on YouTube and Twitch in the future. And as always with these things, it really helps me if you provide some feedback in the comment section below. I'm not going to be ranting about liking and subscribing here, I think, but comments are really beneficial also on Discord. It helps a lot with me I'm asking questions, I'm stating things. I'd like to get some feedback from you guys. So 6 months content creation, what a hell of a journey this has been, ups and downs. Not gonna lie to you about that. It's been my sole source of income, and for that matter, it has actually been a lot more stressful than I would have anticipated. Just changing something from a hobby to a job makes a big difference, at least mentally. See, this is now my sole source of income, and therefore I have to, well, I do feel that I have to treat it in a different way. And I'm sure that you've also felt that, and that's kind of one of the things I want to touch upon here right now. Anyway, in the 6 months, Factorio has launched with 0.17, biggest update yet. That just really propelled my Factorio parts on YouTube and also on Twitch. That was really awesome. And also on Satisfactory, launching that has been absolutely phenomenal. Also got a bit of promotion on Twitch, which really helped a lot on the visibility. And we made a big stride forward. So what the reason I'm sort of not just bursting out with excitement and enthusiasm about this is because I know that I've done something wrong, and I do want to sort of, instead of beat around the bush, just lay it out here. So because this is my income now, I have been very much focused on this part of it. I found myself at the end of a stream evaluating whether it was a good stream or a bad stream, based not exclusively, but also really starting to figure in, so did we get any subs? Did donations? Did Patreon activate? Did anything happen? Because, you know, it has to happen. And being in the business of content creation, it goes up and it goes down. And sometimes there are things outside of your control, such as game releases or just no lack of game releases. There are other streamers, competition or collaboration, all these things that are outside of your control. Also vacations and national holidays and time zones, schedules, you know, all these things that are totally out of your control. And I've become laser focused on the metrics, like the number of views, the number of subs, the number of Patreons, the number of donations, all these things, because I need to see that, is it going up or is it going down? Because if it's going down, then I need to stop what I'm doing and do something different, either completely different or change the way I'm approaching this. If it's going up, that means I'm doing something right. But that's the simple part. That's a simple thing, right? That's a simple thing where you're like, all right, well, if 1 month it goes up, you're doing something right, keep doing. If the next month goes down, then you're like, oh my God, the sky is falling, the world is coming to an end, I should quit what I'm doing and get a corporate job. All those things start going through my mind for no reason. And this is also where I'm looking at other content creators, and I've seen that the ones that have been able to do content creation for a long time seem to at least be very good at compartmentalizing the business side and the streaming side. And I'm going to put in a genuine better effort on doing that. There will still be the interaction in the playthroughs through the virtual crew APIs, both for Factorio and maybe eventually also for Satisfactory. I think that's an amazing thing to drive engagement, and what I need to do is stop fussing about the ups and downs and just do things that I'm passionate about and focus on the right things. When I'm streaming, when I'm content creating, I have to focus on things that I find is fun. And I basically have to tell myself and you, I don't care if you want to watch it or not. This is the stuff that I want. So that means that some people may not like it. Yeah, that's okay. And other people will get drawn in. But I believe in my heart of hearts that I need to do things that I'm motivated about doing, and that will generate better content for you, and it'll be more fun for me. If I'm doing something that looking at someone being popular and just trying to copy that, well, if I'm going to imitate something to suck up to customers or whoever it is, I might as well do something else than this. So I'm going to be putting in a bigger effort moving forward to be putting the business part aside when I'm streaming and doing stuff for streaming that I find fun. So for anyone who maybe have thought like, yeah, isn't it? It's kind of getting, I don't know, whatever you will call it. Then yeah, I hear you, I acknowledge it, and do check what's coming up after this summer break, and hopefully we can find the magic again. Not that I feel that it is lost, but I'm in my mind there are some things that are going on that that I need to take out from the streaming thing in order for me to enjoy it, and that's the whole point. I need to enjoy it, because if I enjoy it, you're gonna enjoy it, and then it's all gonna be magical, right? Anyway, so that's enough of a rant about that, and we'll keep this rant off of Twitch. So if someone mentioned it, I'll point to this video, and then you can say, watch, I'm gonna watch it. Then let's talk about sort of actual content creation. So that topic aside, switch the topic to what's going on YouTube and Twitch. One of the, I was gonna butcher this somehow. One of the things that I balance now is, what am I going to do for YouTube? What am I going to do for Twitch? So for example, a new Oxygen Not Included thing, am I going to record it myself in my own time, put it on YouTube, or am I going to stream it? The choices that I have are basically that it's much easier for me to make it for YouTube, because then I can do it whenever I want. I can redo the shots, I can get in the right mood, and then do it when I feel like it. And if I don't like it, I can throw it away and re-record it. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen once in a while. The flip side is that on Twitch, I get the interaction, and that's the part I really love. The part that I am kind of hesitant about is the time investment. It is really blocking out a big part of my schedule. Oh my god, the job is taking a lot of your available time. Yeah, I know I'm bitching about something I shouldn't be bitching about, because that's just how everyone feels like, right? So basically, the thing is, I've been for a long time streaming 7 days a week in the evening, and at some point I realized that I haven't really had any good summer evenings. So before the summer is completely out, I'm actually going to spend some time on some summer evenings, some late summer evenings as well. I think that's very important also for my sanity, to be able to balance this. It's lovely to be free during the day, but there's also a lot of people that I cannot see during the day because obviously they're working. So that means maybe more daytime streaming. That also means probably not 7 days a week streaming in the evening. It's simply too big of a time investment for me. But I do love the streaming part. That's the thing. So also the really big issue is that on Twitch, you have 100% of the time you put in becomes content, while on YouTube, there is some prep, there's some post-processing, there's editing, uploading, thumbnails, all that stuff. It doesn't, granted, I don't spend a lot of time on, but it's just not what I want to do. Right, so what are we gonna have, what's gonna happen on YouTube? Well, the Factorio Krastorio series is ongoing. It's gonna run until the end of August, and by the start of September, my expectation is that I'm gonna start a new Factorio series. It's gonna be pretty much a vanilla series and kind of alternate between heavily modded and vanilla, and there's a vanilla thing coming up. The wheels are churning up here, how to make that interesting. I have some really good ideas about how to do that. It's probably going to be a daily Factorio show, and whatever it's going to happen with it, I don't know, but ideas are coming. And please leave a comment below about what you'd like to see. However, it will be largely vanilla or unmodded, because I feel that's really where I love the modded thing, but as this becomes way entangled, I'm kind of feeling that it just becomes complexity for the sake of complexity. So that's it. The recaps and VODs, I really like that. It does take quite a bit of time for me. It also means that I've started my other YouTube channel again, kind of repurposed it, NilausTV. If you feel like it, you can jump over there and hit that subscribe. It cannot be monetized also until it hits 1,000 subscribers. So it's just working slowly. As you can see here on the views, there really isn't a lot going on this channel. These VODs are on this channel. I don't want them on my main channel because I feel that it's cluttering up the main channel. So I want to put them here because a lot of people, for some reason, do not go to Twitch to watch the VODs there and want it on YouTube. So there we go. It's on YouTube, completely raw, completely unedited. If you're asking for me to do any editing, you have completely missed the point. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to put in the effort to edit it. If I did, there wouldn't be any point to making recaps there. Anyway, the recaps, I think that's a great idea. The views are not really there, but I feel it's a great way to improve the continuity of a very long-running series like space exploration, so that if you miss a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, or just generally find my channel in the middle of nowhere, then you can say, hey, you know what, I can actually catch up. And I thought, I like that. So I'm going to continue. Let's these 10-15 minutes of daily videos the day after the stream ended. And so let me know what you think about this. I like it. I think it's a unique and interesting thing. What I also want to do more of is tutorials. What you can see here is that I am not planning to do any more Let's Plays. That might happen, but I actually really want to, I'd rather do some morning streams on Twitch than want to record a series, because then I end up recording like 15-20 episodes of something, and then turns out there's really no one interested in seeing that. So I'd rather have it in the stream, and then we can sort of figure out together if this is something we want to do a second stream for, or a third, or fourth, or fifth, or it becomes a regular thing, and all that good stuff. So that's the whole Path of Exile. Just came out of nowhere and then went away as it broke my wrist. So that's what's going to happen on YouTube. So please let me know what kind of tutorials you'd like to see, because that really means a lot to me. What kind of tutorial things, right? All right, so other things going on Twitch. There we go, that's Twitch. Isn't there one more line here? Yes. On Twitch, Factorio Space Exploration is ongoing. It's probably halfway. I have no idea. I don't know how long it's going to continue. I'm having a blast with it. I hope that you are as well. It's just continuing. This is really, really absolutely phenomenal mod pack that's been put together. I love it. It's so much fun and very difficult as well. It has the right kind of balance between the difficulty and with just entering new stages with a spaceship and something. So really do check it out if you haven't watched it already. Just try to get into it. Watch some recaps, and then we can you can ask some questions in Twitch. Oxygen not included. I'm going to start a new series tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. This will be just, I'm playing casually. I please encourage you to stop saying, why don't you just? Because I'd love to have some feedback. I'd love to have some ideas, but oh my God, it pisses me off when people say, why are you not just making steel? And then not respecting the fact that the steel processing is hugely complex. And this is something that also happens in Factorio, but in Factorio, it's much easier for me to just sweep it off because I know shit. While on Oxygen Not Included, I can easily become confused by it. And a confused Nilaus is not a happy Nilaus. And so please give me advice, thoughts, ideas. That's really helpful. Satisfactory. What's happening in Satisfactory? Well, I completed my Satisfactory city base, and it's not performing very well. There might be some new performance optimizations, but the new culling way doesn't do anything for my base as far as I can tell, because yeah, it is not going to call things when it's this close. So am I going to continue it? I can't really scale it up because the way it's been designed is not really scalable. On the other hand, am I going to start anew? If I start anew, what's going to be different compared to what we have today? So I'm going to actually put Satisfactory a bit on the back burner, give it a rest a bit, maybe do some tutorials for YouTube, that kind of thing. A base tour I'm going to definitely do, but probably wait a month or so, maybe only 2 weeks. I don't know when I'm going to miss it. But I want to make sure that when I start it up again, a new series, it's going to be fresh. And there's also some magical work going on with the virtual crew. There's something they're brewing on. And when that is ready and tested, plus me feeling the urge, then it's all going to come together to be a new magical series of Satisfactory. So I'm not done with Satisfactory, but we are on a break, right? We're on a break. We're seeing other people. And then we'll definitely get back together later on. Other things, let's tries, community events. Throw ideas at me, preferably ideas that like community events, something where you'd like to help out, because that's really that's really helpful for me as well. If you want to do some community events like Factorio Challenge, that kind of thing was really awesome to some extent, but it was just a lot of work. But let's try throw ideas at me in the Discord, games that you think would be fun for me to do. Otherwise, I might just go back to Darkest Dungeon or XCOM, because I absolutely love those games so much, and I haven't found anything that compares to those games. Anyway, I think that's it. So don't take this as anything feeling down or the world's coming to an end or sky's falling or anything like that. But I wanted to come out here, be sincere about what's going on in my life, and share a bit with you as well. So that's what you can expect. Lots more streaming, lots more content on YouTube, a bit of a mix, and really trying to focus on things that I want to do, because I believe that if I do the things that I love, then it'll be better for you as well. And with that, I think it's also time to just do the self-promotion there. Oops, I should have switched that on Twitch. On Patreon. Patreon is my main source of steady income, to be perfectly honest. I really very much appreciate anyone who is supporting me on this platform. It means the world to me. This is really a huge difference. YouTube is ad revenue. Twitch is up and down, but Patreon is the steady thing that covers the base. So I really appreciate any and all support. I know every single one who's there. I go through that regularly. I include it in my series. I really appreciate it. I cannot give the same benefits as on Twitch with the emotes, for example, but do not think 1 second that I do not appreciate everything and anything here on support. This is really this is the game changer for me, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, so that, just wanted to say that. And you can also, reminder, check out my event schedule on Twitch if you want to see when I'm streaming next. I see a lot of people like, oh, I don't know when you're trading, or I didn't, first time I'm catching you live. It's like, it's right here. This calculates in your time zone. Go to my channel, go to events up at the top, and you can see this. I keep this updated on a weekly basis, so you can see when my next stream is. You can even hit a little remind me if you feel like that. And it's actually quite neat. There's also a Discord command for events, and also one that's called Next, which shows me when I'm streaming next time. Pretty awesome. Thanks to Stenosko for making that. Anyway, that's enough for now. Went way over time. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in Twitch, in the comment section below, or in Discord. Thank you everyone, and remember, stay effective.